Hello, my name is Chris Curran, and I'm here at Castileones, a piece of land that I got in San Pancho, Nayarit, on the coast of Mexico. And I'm here to show you this magnificent treehouse. Two platforms that together we call Las Hijas de Nanche, which are the daughters of Nanche. That's the type of tree that this is, named after the mother goddess Nan-tzin. So this was built and designed by Kaleo Kuntur, who is a good friend of mine now that we've worked on this project for quite a while. And I'm going to take you up to show you what it's like in the treehouse. But also just let you know about how it was to work with Kaleo, because I recommend his work wholeheartedly. I met with him based on the recommendation of an architect friend, and Kaleo came over, looked at the tree, and we visualized together how a treehouse could come together. And then he set about calculating where there could be beams, where there could be structural supports that would follow the organic nature of the tree and wouldn't require any kind of nailing into the tree, so that the tree wouldn't be harmed at all. And then he started to draw out his vision for what he could do with a stairway connecting these two platforms. And he showed it all to me, and he was able to calculate how much material and wood he would need, so that we could do a whole budget before we started the project, which was super helpful to me to know in advance how much I was going to be dedicating to this. And then he just dove in and committed himself to this project. And he worked for a couple months to build the platforms down here on the ground, and then there was this beautiful moment of hoisting them up into the tree, finding their supports, and then connecting them to some hanging supports as well, so that they would have multiple angles of stability. So let's go up and see what it's like inside. These platforms were initially built on the ground, and then there was this beautiful day where he used a pulley system to hoist them up and affix them to their supports within the tree. We have a little seat right here that's good for relaxing and reading a book. If there's anyone who isn't so comfortable with the heights up there, they can chill right here. And then we have our first trap door. That brings us up into La Hija Menor de Nanche, the younger daughter of Nanche. This is the first platform that Kaleo built. And I really like this tilted little bamboo area that lets you lie back and relax. It's a super comfortable size for 3 people to have a little tea party up here. And as you can see, it's supported from below by these beams right in the crook of the tree, and then it also has supports from above, cables to fix it into place and rely on the double direction so that it's super stable. I can kind of jump up and down here and feel really comfortable. It doesn't move around very much. It moves around just enough to allow it to have strength and flexibility. And that was key when we had a hurricane come through, and we were worried about whether it was going to make it, and there was no problem. It did really well with the strong winds. So coming up to the second level, La Hija Mayor. Kaleo did a really beautiful job of working with the nature of the tree so that we didn't have to remove any big tree branches. And it feels good to have this coming through here so that I had a swing hanging here earlier so that I could do my inversions from a yoga sling. And it's just a beautiful spot to come, especially early in the morning when the birds come to visit. So yeah, it's perfect for climbing up, from way up here in the tree. You can climb up and explore further. And I went up here to hang some elephants earlier. But anyway, I just want to recommend Kaleo's work wholeheartedly. Any questions that you have, I'm happy to be in touch and tell you more. but he works magic with his hands, with his knowledge, and with the heart that he puts into his work. So highly recommended. Take good care. Thanks for visiting.